Just 2 months ago, we arrested 75 people who were seeking either buy or sell sex before and during Super Bowl 55. And as part of that operation, we recovered 6 victims of human trafficking. It appears these individuals responsible for this type of atrocious activity just don't get the message. You will be arrested. During yet another week-long operation that we dubbed Operation Takedown, we arrested 79 individuals and rescued 3 victims from the grasp of human traffickers. In the days leading up to WrestleMania, our detectives created undercover online profiles and chatted with men who believed they were speaking with juveniles. They created phony advertisements for sex, and female undercover detectives posed as streetwalkers. Among the dozens of men we encountered during Operation Takedown, our detectives came into contact with Ernest Benjamin, a local pastor at Breath of Life Worship Church, who offered to pay our detective $25 for oral sex after he dropped off his children at daycare. Yes, he made this deal for sex with his small children in the car. We also met Christopher Ray, a girls' basketball coach at Land O'Lakes High School, when he responded to an ad placed on an escort website. Both of these men, trusted and revered members of our community, were arrested for soliciting another to commit prostitution. With the use of social media, our detectives were also able to take down those attempting to exploit children. Rusty Harden, who is a registered sex offender and already on active probation, thought he was talking with a 14-year-old. His texts were vulgar, but his intentions with this young girl were far more vile. Harden traveled on foot to meet the girl, but was instead met by our detectives and immediately taken into custody. Our primary mission during Operation Takedown and any operation of its kind is to put an end to this despicable act of human trafficking by targeting the demand. As a result, we were able to locate and arrest an additional 2 individuals on charges of human trafficking. One of them was 32-year-old Jamel Maudrew, a suspect from Houston, Texas. Undercover detectives responded to an escort advertisement, one in which Maudrew had been transporting a 17-year-old young girl for the sole purpose of committing commercial sex acts. He was located and arrested on human trafficking charges, as well as transporting for prostitution and deriving support from the proceeds of prostitution. After speaking with our young victim, our detectives connected her with Selah Freedom, a tremendous organization that provides support for human trafficking survivors. She now has the access to resources and is in a much safer and better place. Jason Brooks, a 44-year-old Tampa man, was also arrested on human trafficking charges when he responded to a decoy prostitution advertisement. He thought he was going to pay to have sex with a 17-year-old young girl. He was arrested instead. Again, this operation has helped rescue 3 females from the perils of human trafficking. Unfortunately, the only thing wrong with this number is that we know that there are more victims. I want to remind everyone, if they see someone that is exhibiting any of the signs that they may be a victim of human trafficking, please contact law enforcement. You can do this by reporting anyone you think may be a victim and someone that you may actually be saving their life. You can report suspected human trafficking by calling the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888. Before I take any questions, I want to take a moment to recognize and thank our undercover detectives and our support personnel for their dedicated efforts in eradicating human trafficking in our community. It is their determination which allowed us to rescue 3 more women from the heinous grasp of traffickers, making another operation a tremendous success. I am so proud for each and every one of you, and grateful for your hard work and dedication. I also want to take a moment to thank the Orange, Pasco, and St. Johns County Sheriff's Offices, along with the Lakeland and Cape Coral Police Departments for their assistance in arresting some of our suspects. At this time, I'm happy to take any questions anyone may have.
Sheriff, what about, can you explain the delinquency charges for the pastor?
Yeah, that's because he engaged in criminal activity with his 2 small children in the car. Soliciting someone for the acts of a sex trade with 2 small children in a crime, that's certainly contributing to the delinquency of minors.
The fact that one of these individuals was a local high school basketball coach, girls team, just expand on your reaction to that.
Despicable. These are members of our community that, as parents, all of us, place trust in these individuals on top of every job they have, but most importantly, to keep our children safe, not prey on others.